that are sitting beside you in these kinds of events, but it doesn't matter. How you gel as a team and how you work together really does matter. And so when Mary Ann said people, I'm running a software company now that's all about people, especially in the M&A world when people are looking at companies. Their skills, both hard skills, soft skills, all their competencies, they matter. So the team really, really matters. So when you're doing these types of pitches, you know, who's involved and who's leading the show, and how many people are involved, and whether there was a strategy to it and a clean handoff can really impact how pitches are perceived.
You all, the team from BCU was really outstanding at that. And the team that had two people was disadvantaged because you only had two minds coming together. Whereas I think 3 or 4 minds, backgrounds, and sets of input are an advantage. So.
Yeah, so it was really fun to see how it flowed from the first session to the second session to the third session. They were not the same at all. They were completely different. Each of you did different things at different times. And we talked about that. It was really, really fun to see how that came about. Are there awards at each one of those?
No, but you are
Just
right.
the
It
last
definitely
one.
did not. And
Yeah.
we had been saying that all along.
Yeah.
That it was shuffling around.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Because that was really unique.
It was.
Fun
It
to
was.
see how that came about. We could talk about the component pieces of what you look at when you're evaluating companies till the cows come home. But I'll tell you from a due diligence standpoint, I think there were maybe 5 or 6 different things that are up there. Having been through 2 major Fortune 500 due diligence transactions, they are pages and pages and pages long. That's just the questions. The responses fill up gigabytes of Dropbox stuff. I mean, documents like you won't believe. So that one document that you're thinking, I don't know if I want somebody to see, count on them seeing it. Count on them seeing it because you don't want to hide anything.
Well, these days, they're also going to check your social media.
That's right.
Absolutely, and I know this sounds, sound like your mother, but it's true. They will look at all of your social media accounts. Potential employers do that too. I hope you all know that. They will check it out, and you will just get crossed off the list if there's something bad in there. Yep.
Yeah, so any questions that we can answer about any of those things? Yes.
If we, like afterwards, if we're all just taking time to kind of digest what all just happened in such a short time period, is there any way we'll be able to reach out?
Yeah.
to you
Yes.
guys during the
Yes.
day?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I know we
Absolutely.
would definitely appreciate that.
And we record everything too, we can send you guys that.
So a few quick things I wanted to build off of what Bryan said. To go back to Mary Ann's point, and we concentrate on this a lot. So both Brett and Connors had this, but then we had to change it because again, they've already done their round. Mary Ann's very, very, very much right. It's all about how much money are you raising? Where is that money going for? How long is it going to be? Is it going to last? And then where are you going to be at the end of that time period? Because at that, you want to know it's all about enterprise value. You want to know that that share price has gone up from when you invested in that. There should be no ambiguity in that whatsoever. So you want to concentrate on that. Furthermore, it's never, ever, ever just about the money. So when you do your background and you do your due diligence, you should be coming in saying, our firm specializes in, and then talk about their vertical exactly and how you're gonna help with that. You guys did good with the EIR. There's a but there though. EIRs are people that you've typically invested in. They've had an exit, and then you're bringing them in the firm for them to germinate their next idea. And so what you had your EIR saying she did due diligence and all that. That's done in the EIR. So what you want her to be, if she's going to stick in the EIR role, is she's coming back and saying, yeah, they invested in me. We had an exit. Here's how they helped me out beyond money. Here's what they bought, to enterprise value. They gave me these connections, these sales channels, that type of thing. That's what we want. And that's always, we teach that in programs. You're going to want to ask that. It's never, ever, ever just about money. So have those, tricks up your sleeve. Do a lot of research into, that's why we're saying pick one. You want to pick that one and then go into how your firm specializes in there. And the last thing, we wouldn't grade you on it, but we were talking about this. Unless you're the top name firms like Sequoia and all them, you have to have another VC going around with you. You have to. It's in your bylaws. That's the way your LPs check that you're not just throwing money out there. They want another VC to go in there with you. So somebody's going to be lead VC. That means they take on the board position, they do all that. The other VC comes in not as lead. And then you want to tell the story on how, again, your EIR can tell it. You participated in future rounds, what connections you have to other VCs. Go ahead and name off. Oh, we've done this deal with Founders Fund. We've done this deal with Collaborative. Yeah, talk about all that type of stuff. But that's really where you want to come in. But I was, very, very surprised. We do have to thank Madison Venture Group, who, again, we took ourselves out of this equation. You don't want to be like, yeah, we won, right? That would just been stupid, especially with JV companies. But, you guys did a good job running this. And then we really have to thank our entrepreneurs who are, again, running actual companies who took their time in the day to come here and participate in this. All right, is it possible, can we get a picture of everyone?
Yeah,
Can we do that before we?
Individual, like team pictures too.
Yeah, so then when we're done, we'll do team pictures. All right, why don't we